we are going to see a massive funnel called annual funnel. So what is meant by annual funnel? So a lot of people might say they may not respond back to your messages when they filled out a form. Let's say if you run a PPC, there might be hundreds of leads that you might receive, but 100% I'm sure at least 60 to 70% of the folks are not going to respond back to you. So those guys, we can't just leave them because we paid for Facebook and Meta. So we have to make sure we have continuously keeping in touch with them, and we always show up, heads up, and say hi to them. So that's where we created this annual funnel. So the annual funnel is actually created for the people who actually ghosted you, who actually not responded for any of the messages, so that the system will automatically start sending out the messages to them. So the annual funnel will, let's say if customer not responded, it will come and stay here. So every single month, Jan, Feb, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. So the funnel will, based on the activity, it will start sending out a message in an email, then followed up by a SMS, followed up by an email once again, then maybe an SMS, and then if in case if anybody respond back to this, then it will again take them to the next funnels. So this all the messages whatever you see here, so all these things are customizable. There is nothing set of stones. So you can fix whatever the message that you would like to send out. Maybe a small reminder of how do you take care of their smart home systems, or maybe you can ask them if at all you have any offerings or seasonal messages or weather reports or whatever the messages you like to keep it in that period. You can keep it here so that the funnel will help you to automatically send out once you set up, right? Once you set up, and then if you leave the show, then the system will take care of it and so on. So this is something this is something interesting because this is going to reach them out every single month with the respective messaging platforms, so the customer can come back to you anytime. For example, in a year's in an entire year you might have come across at least 100 to 200 customers in a yearly, maybe in the entire year. So within the entire year, if 200 customers, maybe 20 to 30 customers might have been closed. So finally, what will happen is the rest of the 170 customers will be receiving this messages. So I've just taken time to go and manually skip the process because so the annual funnel, if at all you want to come to the annual funnel, should take certain period, right? So maybe 60 days or 1 day or something like that. We should leave them before we move to the annual funnel. So that's why I manually skipped all the days now. So now this particular lead come to the annual funnel. You can see here. So the opportunity created and it moved to the month one. So we meant that maybe there are customers who may come on March or April or June. So depends upon the particular month. So the funnel will activate. So month one. So the automatically this has been created and moved. Now the first message will go out as per the workflow. So you can see any single month, the first is going to be an email and a waiting period. So this message you can actually 100% customize it. So once you customize it, then maybe you can start sending out an automatic shooters. So this is how the workflow looks like. So we may not, so you can actually customize it. You can ask for help, or even you can do it from your side. It's as simple as that. Once the system capture those leads, okay, I'll go back to the annual funnel. So the annual funnel will have the complete automation for, it's a very large workflow, right? Because it contains every single month what should happen, right? So that is why we have, so we have created this. At this time we have disabled the SMS, but for you, although all the channels will be activated, so you will reach out to them in every single channel of whatever you've seen here. At any point of time, if the customer responds back, then it will take them to the response stage and it will move to the appropriate funnel. So that's how it works. Thank you.